Investors, we have yet another week to come worth of ex-dividend dates that if you're serious about dividend investing, you should be aware of all of them. And what is an ex-dividend date? It's the day before the record date when a company checks the records to identify shareholders of the company. Now, if an investor fails to purchase a stock before the ex-dividend date, they're simply out of luck and won't receive the next dividend payment. If you're new here, I'm Ari, a value and dividend investor on YouTube with a simple mission to keep you updated with economic insights, stock ideas, and all the information that you're going to need to reap more success as a dividend investor. Now today, I want to keep it extremely simple and run through 10 popular dividend stocks with their ex-dividend dates coming up next week so we can all collect on those dividends. And before we dive in, if you find value in this video, my only ask is that you tap on that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. You wouldn't believe just how helpful it is when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, and moreover, how much the support means to me as I grow this community. Now without further ado, let's dive right in. So kicking us off on Monday, April 3rd, we have Bank of Nova Scotia, ticker symbol BNS, which is one of Canada's largest banks. And a matter of fact, it's the third largest to be exact by deposits and market capitalization, which is to say it has come a heck of a long way since its founding in 1832 and makes for one heck of Canada's too big to fail banks. Bank of Nova Scotia has a current share price of $49.03 with a current annual dividend yield of 6.15%, resulting in a dividend amount of 75 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for April 26th. Moving into Tuesday, April 4th, it's the ex-dividend date for Cisco Systems, ticker symbol CSCO, which offers a broad range of technologies across networking, security, collaboration, applications, and cloud. Cisco also manufactures IP-based networking products, but all in all, a very communication and information technology-oriented business. Cisco has a current share price of $50.39 per share with an annual dividend yield of 3.03%, resulting in a dividend amount of 39 cents per share with the payout date scheduled for April 26th. In addition to Cisco, Comcast, ticker symbol CMCSA, has its ex-dividend date on Tuesday as well. While I'm assuming many of you are familiar with this media giant, it is worth noting that this media and technology leader has three primary businesses from Comcast Cable to NBC Universal and Sky. At this time, Comcast has a current share price of $36.45 with a current annual dividend yield of 3.02%, ultimately resulting in a dividend amount of 29 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for April 26th. Jumping right into Wednesday, April 5th, it's the ex-dividend date for everyone's go-to feel-good brand of medicine when they're sick, Campbell's Soup, ticker symbol CPB, which actually focuses on more than just soups with two segments, meals and beverages. So from their popularized soup products to Snack Factory pretzels and Emerald Nuts, Pop Secret popcorn, and more, this dividend player is quite a sweet deal at the right price. Campbell's Soup has a current share price of $54.75 with a current annual dividend yield of 2.7%, resulting in a dividend amount of 37 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for May 1st. However, Wednesday has more on the plate for us with another player in the food industry, Cisco, ticker symbol SYY, which is a distributor of a wider range of food and product to the food services industry, supplying smallwares, kitchen equipment, and tabletop items to restaurants and cafeterias across state lines. Cisco has a current share price of $76.36 with a current annual dividend yield of 2.57%, resulting in a dividend amount of 49 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for April 28th. Now, we also have MasterCard, ticker symbol MA, which has its ex-dividend date on Wednesday as well. MasterCard, as I'm sure you already know, and may even use their products daily, is a payment technology leader engaged in connecting consumers, financial institutions, merchants, and businesses, offering payment solutions through a means of credit. MasterCard has a current share price of $354.33 with a current annual dividend yield of 0.6%, resulting in a dividend amount of 57 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for May 9th. And finally, American Express, ticker symbol AXP, which is another financial services corporation providing charge and credit card products as well as travel-related services worldwide. American Express has a current share price of $159.21 per share with a current annual dividend yield of 1.35%, which results in a dividend amount of 0.60 cents per share with a payout date scheduled for May 10th. Moving to Thursday, April 6th, we have another packed day for ex-dividend dates. General Mills, ticker symbol GIS, which is a multinational food company manufacturing your everyday convenient meals like ready-to-go cereals, snacks, ice creams, yogurt, baking mixes, and frozen doughs. General Mills has a current share price of $84.77 per share, with a current annual dividend yield of 2.55%, resulting in a dividend amount of 54 cents per share, with the payout date scheduled for May 1st. In addition to General Mills, Verizon, ticker symbol VZ, which provides wireless and wireline communication services and products through its segments, whether it's on the B2C front or the B2B front. Now, Verizon, being one of America's most reliable networks, also means it has a very reliable dividend. Right now, Verizon's share price is $38 per share, with a current annual dividend yield of 6.83%, resulting in a dividend amount of 65 cents per share, with a payout date scheduled for May 1st. And to wrap up a very busy Thursday, Bristol Myers Squibb, ticker symbol BMY, has their ex-dividend day as well. Bristol Myers is a global pharmaceutical company engaged in the development, licensing, and manufacturing, as well as sales of pharmaceutical drugs and therapeutics. As of this video, Bristol Myers has a share price of $68.20 per share, with a current annual dividend yield of 3.25%, ultimately resulting in a dividend amount of 57 cents per share, with that payout date of theirs scheduled for May 1st. And finally, Friday, April 7th, not a single dividend stock with an ex-dividend day, so investors, breathe, enjoy, and live your life as a dividend investor, reaping the benefits of passive income. After all, that is why we are investing into dividend stocks, right? Anyhow, please keep in mind that none of these stocks were shared as a recommendation to buy them, but merely to inform you of the ex-dividend dates so you can continue to collect on all the cash flow. But if you're invested in or about to invest in any of these stocks, do let me know down in the comments below. And remember, if you found today's video of value, please let me know by tapping on that thumbs up button and subscribing, as it helps me tremendously in growing this channel and reaching more dividend investors. With that, I will see you all in the next video.